Everybody who wants to see the rest of this reading, let's go deep. Let's go really deep into this and see. So I was pulling the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. I have all the cards still here. We ended with adventures and flexibility up on YouTube, but let's go into what the challenges are for each of the twins right now. I've still got the cards all set out and ready. So divine masculines, wow, challenges are manifesting future timelines, you know, knowing what to focus intention on. They're at a stage in the journey where it is all new to them because of the willingness, because of the curiosity to see what this journey just might have to offer. There's a sense that there is a brand new uncharted territory. The ocean has to do with the emotion and the deep, the understanding of the heart. We just saw this changing of the guards from the heart, or from the head over heart, the analytical energies, to dropping into the heart. And they are really ready to set sail on the seas of emotion and to befriend that. The Eight of Earth is, you know, doing the inner work. This is the card of the specialist. In the reverse, as it is here, I often personalize the energy. So it's doing the heart work, doing the conscious evolutionary work, doing the recognition of how the inner and outer reflect. This is specialization. It's taking natural gifts and talents to a new level, finding deeper motivation. You know, this is like doctoral thesis level living in one's own right. This is coming into the mastery of, you know, the paradigms of love, let's say. This is a deep commitment to self and the journey is what I'm getting there. That's the challenge. How to do that, how to embark on that, how to begin, because it's uncharted territory. So spirit guidance, making the changes to come out of separation mentality. 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. The divine feminines just got this up on YouTube as making choices to unhook from the binding, the illusion, the lack of freedom. And look at that, divine masculines, now you are making changes to come out of separation. The irony is that many divine masculines have feared the loss of freedom, and so have rejected coming into collaboration or partnership or relationship more closely with the divine feminines, and that seems to be changing. So as divine feminines are releasing the need to have this journey look a certain way, the expectation that it should result in a certain type of union. I'm not saying it won't. It's just that gripping feeling that the divine feminines in the collective are releasing. That's allowing the divine masculines so to not fear coming closer together. So the spirit guidance is, divine masculines, you can enjoy the journey. You can maintain your autonomy. You can enjoy a unity consciousness with your divine feminine as a co-creator of your reality without it having to harm you, hurt your heart, threaten you, threaten your freedom. It doesn't have to be an either or. That's why this is a journey of mastery, is because it's a blend. It's an alchemy. As you heal, you no longer have to keep anything at odds. It all works together, and you can catch stride with that, divine masculines. Okay, what are the divine feminines challenged by? The teamwork in the physical, the cycles of partnering not having come through. So you are also getting prepped by the divine, by the Holy Spirit here, divine feminines, because we're seeing the divine masculine challenge is how to remain autonomous and still reap the benefits and rewards of this connection. And so they are going to have to acknowledge your existence and your challenge is just to release the illusion of the 3D and understand that, you know, compromising energies, self-organizing energies of growth will bring this in, will bring in an increase of teamwork. Whether you believe that will happen or not, you need to release at this time. The challenge is releasing it, so surrendering your need for it to be a certain way, your expectations, and just trusting that it will flow. It is. I'm seeing it flowing from the divine masculines. They're starting to say yes again, to coming back in, to seeing the wisdom that can be gained from a more closely navigated, shared experience. So Divine Feminine's challenge is not clinging too tightly to the 3D so that cycles can close out, and this new version of the Divine Masculine, this new renewed commitment to the journey, not to the feminine, but to the journey, can come in and be realized. So Divine Feminines are needing to let go of the 3D masculine in order for the 5D masculine to come in, for the mask to drop, and for that experience to be had in this connection. Remember, it's a spiritual journey, so we have to let go of the binding of the illusion of what 3D relationship is, so that the mind space can be flexible, as we saw up in YouTube, and this new way of relating to a human being that we adore can come in and be more of an adventure than a cookie cutter. What is the advice? Oh, we get the Strength card again. So you're wishing to overcome temptation. We saw the Strength card and Temperance coming out for Divine Feminines. That's the same card there. About the temptations and the thought, the mind space about other people and about what Divine Feminines are looking for. So utilize that strength and see the same freedom, the same flexibility, the same empowerment, the same center of your universe, the same safety. And apply that to just truly coming into friendship and awareness with your Divine Masculine. I'm hearing it's far better to find the harmony in what is possible than to cling to an expectation. I'm sure, Divine Feminines, that you've had waves of that through this journey, but this is a mega release of and surrender of having to have any particular outcome with your masculine, and just trusting the journey, trusting every interaction that comes in for the two of you as divinely guided from here on out, I'm hearing. And calming your mind in a way that does not put labels, does not cling, does not chase, does not pine, does not lament, but becomes more practical and real and open to what is. Be brave, Divine Feminines, and experience what is showing up for you, the way that it's showing up. Interface with it that way instead of a future projection of what it should look like to you. Okay, where's the energy going for the Divine Masculines? 10 of Air, existential crisis, and the Magician in the reverse. So they're really going to take another look at the accountability of the quagmire they manifest when they don't have pure motives, when they have not asked the divine for guidance, when they have not trusted their heart, when they have not felt into what is right. They're really going to be looking at life review kind of energy as to what has happened. How did they get so far off track, and how they can never, or how they will safeguard that they won't do that again. I'm feeling deeply that it has to do with being able to drop into the heart space and be more intuitively led than reactionary or bullheaded going forward. This is a tempering motion here, accountability, eyes opening, consciousness, awakening. Where is the divine feminine polarity going? Major foundational changes. So what a beautiful mirror. We had the masculine having this tower moment on YouTube in the headspace about, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, I now see what a divine feminine is. I now see the blessing of this journey. I now see what this has been for. I now see the spiritual aspect of this journey. And divine feminines, you're having a major tower moment that you are now seeing a new level of the spiritual becoming, the spiritual mastery, as you release the person that your DM is, so that this can truly go to a new level of understanding. You're releasing the 3D as well. Absolutely. So this does speak of a 0 point. You know, a lot of talk is going on out there about not being able to feel our twins right now, having this hush in the energy where we feel a little bit of relief from it, and now it becomes something that's more navigatable. That's not the word. You know what I mean? We're able to access the true wisdom on this journey now because our emotional responses are balancing out. We're finding the temperance, we're finding the equilibrium, or we're on track for that, so that we can really actually work with it. I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now a rock climber with ropes that was once afraid of heights, and being able, or stage fright even, some things like that, where there's a mental kung fu that helps get past the adrenaline, gets past the heightened responses, the instinctual, and now coming into mastery, temperance, balance, and being able to stride with the actual benefit of the journey. That's the feeling I'm getting. This is very, very good stuff. Okay, let's get into messages from our counterparts. I want to do, I had 2 decks in mind. So if you are a divine feminine watching, let's get a message from your divine masculine right now. What would they say to you? And then I'm going to pull some tarot. What can we see from the divine masculines to the divine feminines? Wow. Okay, the first card I'm seeing is I am manifesting you. We just got the Magician in the reverse. So your divine masculine wants you to know right now that while they are taking accountability for having manifested kind of far out there manifestations, like the Ten of Swords is really when we feel forsaken, when we have gotten off track, when we've negated the love. And the Magician is the manifestation intention. So divine masculines are gaining the control back over conscious manifestation, not defaulting. Love is the most conscious frequency, and so when the divine masculines have been manifesting without love being the priority, they've gotten into these furthest reaches of the universe away from love, and they've had to do that. It's like a pendulum swinging. They've had to go there. They've had to see what the world would say is the answer to non-attachment or safety, and they've realized there's no love there. There's no love, and all is lost if they don't have love. So there's this swing back around. We also have love me and do you even care? But divine masculines are now suddenly seeing, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, you're their divine feminine, And they do want this, and they want your forgiveness. They just want your unconditional love, because they've so fully explored this reality. They want you to see that they are the type of person that pushes themselves to the extreme in the love department, to know better, to know firsthand, and that they are manifesting the real deal with you. But they're not feeling you right now, and they're starting to love themselves. And so again, we treat others how we treat ourselves. So divine masculines are proclaiming that they're starting to love themselves in this motion. They are starting to see that no matter what, they are worthy of your love. And so they are asking that from you. They are asking you to just have unconditional love, and they wouldn't ask if they didn't believe it was accessible to them, is the irony there. So even though they have moments of insecurity where they wonder if you still care, maybe they're not feeling you right now, they do want this. They are loving themselves. They are seeing that they are worthy. They are overcoming their fear. They do see who you are. They are on the journey, aren't they? Okay, let's get a more first person message. So divine masculines, please speak through me and bring in more of a message here for your divine feminine. Ten of Swords again. We just talked about that card with the Magician. Okay, I have literally gone to the far reaches of the world, to this planet, to this incarnation. I have looked at every single option. I have tried. You may not think I'm old enough to have done this. Sometimes I don't think I take myself seriously enough, but when I look at my life, genuinely look back on my life, I have actually lived many lifetimes within this lifetime. And if I can invite you in to look at that for a moment. Come, let me hold your hand, my dear divine feminine. Come here, come here, come here, because you know. Come and sit with me right now. Come and sit with me right now, divine feminine. Come into my world for a moment. Come and see it from my side. Come and see through my eyes right now. I've been looking back on my life, and I see that I have had many series of explorations. I've lived at least 5 different modes in my life. I've tried on the shoes of every belief structure that I've been told from this world, from my imprinting, from my upbringing, was the way to do it. I've tried them all. I have tried every single one of them, and they all have taken me into this dead end. I've gotten to the point of no return on each of them. Each of the times that I have tried to push a manifestation, a outcome, because I thought that that was how you were supposed to do it, I have been met with a dead end that has shown me so many lessons, but it doesn't give way into love. I'm done with that. I'm now seeing this journey for what it is. What a blessing that you have been there, that you have loved me unconditionally. I know you've shaken your head so many times at what you think I've been up to. And I have too. But I'm a brave soul who needs to know. I need to be sure. I can't love you fully the way my heart is telling me is available in this connection until I put out all of the other fires, until I see firsthand why those things weren't right. And I'm making the changes. I'm making the changes towards progress. I'm making all of these changes back around. And the irony is I wasn't making them for you, but I've seen who you are now as I've made the changes back towards being more authentic and more loving, I'm starting to see what a brilliant, shining example of exactly what I'm looking for in my life you are. Cool. Okay, let's get one for the feminines now. What can we see for the Divine Feminine Collective? What messages would need to be shared with the Divine Masculines? I need more balance. So Divine Feminines, you are in enough personal safety, and Divine Masculines watching, your Divine Feminine has realized that they have been imbalanced, specifically from today's reading with possession of a person, objectification of you even, Divine Masculine, as their twin, as that being an indicator that they're supposed to be with you, all of that stuff. Divine Feminines are coming into understanding that this love is a choice. If we take it for granted or assume or try and force it because of an expectation, where is the love in that? So Divine Feminines are understanding. They're coming into true abundance and letting go of possessive templates regarding the connection and regarding you. Let's see what the Divine Feminines would say to the Divine Masculines from first person. Exactly. Here's the Lovers in the reverse. This is speaking about the higher love, the higher choice. So I am starting to understand what a blessing this journey is, and that you don't owe me anything. You as a person don't owe me anything. And I do want to say, for the record, I'm understanding how all of it has worked together, how it's been part of the big picture, how my consciousness has been benefited by our journey together. I'm starting to feel the profound safety that I can manifest anything. I can send out a desire and it will come back to me. I'm seeing that my universe revolves around me and my beliefs and my projections and my heart-centered understanding, and that anything is possible. I've been sending you messages of love, of support here and there. I've been sending you telepathic reminders that I still want to journey with you, that I still want to approach the depths of what we can reach and the heights of what we can see and witness if we were to come together and collaborate, or, storytell. Let's tell stories about what we've experienced on this journey, because it's more about that. You and I have been brought into this journey together. We've been mashed up by the divine, and it's not about trumping the other one. And you don't have to fear. I'm not in an energy where I want to limit your freedom. I'm really getting there to understand that we are these wacky weirdos that see a particular aspect of reality and life because of our connection, because we have been brought into this journey together. We have seen secrets of this reality that others won't see, couldn't see. And it has to do with the signs, the synchronicities, the timing, the magnetic pull between us. We are co-creators of this reality. For whatever reason, we are in tandem. Even when we're apart, we are mirroring, we are working the puzzle from the other side together. I'm seeing it like that now, and I'm starting to understand how that can work in a relationship. I do have a sense in my heart that we will be together, that there is no one else that I could access this level of consciousness in a relationship with. I hesitate to say that because I am open to it, and to be honest, there are others that might come in and that I am aware of that could do this with me. But there is a long-standing, insightful history between our souls, and that's remarkable to me. Nobody else could take your place as the person that the divine utilized to show me certain things about reality, and I am eternally grateful for that with you. I think that's a magical combination, and I am certainly open to having that experience deepen between us. But yes, I am at a place where I have soulmates showing up, and I'm just down for love now. I'm just down to experience reality in more and more beautiful ways at all times. And I do miss you, and I do love your smile, and I would love to be closer with you in any way. I don't feel good about the distance between us, not on the deepest levels. I don't think it's necessary. So I always wish you well and hope you're learning just the right things that you need to be learning. And I trust that when you learn those things and whatnot, that you'll want to share them with me one day, I hope. And for now, fare thee well, friend. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do a little bit more? Let's do one Starseed Oracle for each here. Thank you, Divine Creator. What do the Divine Feminines need to know? Karmic completion, alchemy, metamorphosis. We got the Temperance card for you, Divine Feminines. That is the alchemical process of truly being balanced emotionally, where you actually don't need even your Divine Masculine, that you can witness the sacred nature of this journey without having to possess the person. It really is opening up into a totally new way of navigating conscious relationship, because the binding, possessive, you owe me because you're my twin, or, you know, heaven forbid, the karmic version where karmic feminine energy would direct the actions of a masculine and have them do things for them, ask that of somebody incessantly at times. There are control paradigms and ways of navigating relationship that are completely being abolished from the planet. Slavery templates and ownership templates and all of that codependency is going away. That karma is being erased. So Divine Feminines, keep coming into your own wholeness so you don't actually need your masculine, and that every moment you share together is a sacred blessing of free will choice. It's beautiful. If you're not there yet, if you're not experiencing the energy where you're just grateful for every interaction you have with your Divine Masculine, keep doing the work. And Divine Masculines, what can we see for you? And thank you if you have watched this reading. Universal understanding and objective observation. So yeah, you're realizing at the same time the feminines are here, Divine Masculines, that you don't have to be bound by this connection. Your love can be bigger than it, and it can be used for food for thought, because your co-creative power with your Divine Feminine, you know, the combination of the two of you can work some puzzles of reality that you can view objectively here to catapult your consciousness to a new level. So take a step back, be objective here. Don't get caught up in the illusion that it's about the relationship between you and your Divine Feminine. It's a blessing that you get somebody who's so conscious to navigate reality with and to utilize that as food for thought, but while maintaining your anchor into the bigger cosmic, spiritual, energetic lens. It's like the higher selves of you and your Divine Feminine can sit back on the Emperor and Empress throne and watch the human experience play out and collaborate about how to direct that together, how to experience that together, how to shape it. It becomes very malleable, especially if the two of you are teaming up to direct the script of what you want to manifest together. Wow. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, everybody, thanks for joining me on my very first extended reading. Let me know what you think of it, and if you want me to do more of these. I wasn't expecting to do it today, and it just worked out, and that's the way synchronicities happen. So poof, here we are, and I liked it. I'll do it again. Many blessings. Bye for now.